Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nicole Menner. The Mississippi State men will take on a Georgia team tomorrow night who have found themselves in the midst of a slide, losing 10 of their last 11 games. And while the Georgia Bulldogs look to snap their skid, the MSU Dogs will look to get above 500 in SEC play for the first time this season. And they can't let Georgia's record keep them from playing hard basketball.
It's a great question because our guys look at that and, you know, they're kids and it's like they don't get, hey, let's watch the whole LSU game from just their last game. I mean, they had LSU on the ropes with a chance to win, who's tied for first in our league. I mean, if we don't play our very best tomorrow, if we don't come and play our very best, they'll beat us. I mean, you know, there's not that much, that the margin of error is so small. And, you know, that's something we'll be hammering home here the next 24 hours.
Late defense from Georgia would give the Ole Miss women their 9th loss in conference play Monday night. Georgia would close out the first quarter on a 14-3 run, and Ole Miss couldn't quite close in on that throughout the rest of the game. The Bulldogs would also capitalize on some huge Rebel turnovers, forcing 17 and converting them into 20 points. The bright spot, though, once again, Crystal Allen finishing with 21 points for her 10th game with 10 points or more this season. The ladies play host to in-state rival Mississippi State Thursday night at the Pavilion, battling the number 5 Bulldogs. Mississippi State sophomore Tanner Allen was a huge reason that the Dogs pulled off the sweep over Youngstown State this weekend, and his efforts have been recognized named one of collegiate baseball's newspaper's National Players of the Week. Allen drove in 13 RBI in 3 starts at first base, posting single-game career highs for RBIs with 6 and 3 runs scored. All in all, Allen was 7 for 13 at the plate and will look to continue that hot streak as the Dogs hit the diamond tomorrow, hosting UAB. 1 down and now 1 to go. After months of waiting for the 2 biggest free agents in Bryce Harper and Manny Machado to finally sign with the team, Machado has picked his poison first, agreeing to the biggest free agent contract in American sports history. Machado will join the San Diego Padres on a 10-year, $300 million deal that also includes an opt-out after the 5th season for the 26-year-old. The 4-time All-Star and 2-time Gold Glove Award winner at third base made $16 million between the Dodgers and Orioles in 2018. He slugged a career-high .905 OPS with a .297 average to go along with 37 home runs and 107 RBI. The Padres have missed the playoffs for 12 consecutive seasons and ranked 28th in the majors last season after averaging just 3.8 runs per game. Maybe Machado can help bring that number up. Well, more on the Antonio Brown trade saga as the All-Pro receiver and Pittsburgh Steelers president Art Rooney met on Tuesday. Brown tweeted out that both sides agreed it's time to move on and said that the meeting was cordial. Brown requested a trade in late January and said that this meeting allowed he and Rooney to clear up the air on several issues. Brown's agent and the Steelers general manager were also present at the meeting as they all decided a trade is for the best, probably one of the biggest names in the NFL offseason to keep an eye on. And the AAF was reportedly in trouble last week until Carolina Hurricanes owner Tom Dundon made a $250 million investment, becoming the league's new chairman. The Athletic reported that the league was in danger of not making payroll on Friday. AAF co-founder Charlie Ebersol dismissed the report that the league was getting a financial bailout from Dundon. The league kicked off the weekend following the Super Bowl, and it will come to an end on April 27th in a championship game. And it's popular so far. More than 6 million people watched the AAF in its inaugural weekend. Kind of funny that 2 weeks in and
2 weeks in
had to figure out the money situation, but good thing the Carolina Hurricanes guy stepped in and $250 million.
Sounds like something Mark Edwards
No
would
big
do.
deal.
That's not a bad hurricane.
Clever.